booking a hotel room, ordering a load of stuff, and bringing people that I knew wouldn't care whether I was using or not, and just having a party in a hotel room. Hi, I'm Isra, and this is Still Addicted. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I'm Isra. I'm an addict. I am nearly 4 years clean and sober, but my drug of choice was ketamine. But I used anything and everything, but the one that broke me definitely was ketamine. Anywho, I don't know what it is today, but today is not a good day. So I usually do episodes where I give tools and advice on how to deal with, especially early recovery. But I am struggling myself today. So I thought I'd just use this video as kind of just sharing, as if like sharing a meeting. It's going to be a main share because it's not going to be the 4 minutes. That's normally the time. But I think I just need to get things out. I don't know if you've heard of a tool called HALT. It's hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. And if you're any of those things, you're very much close to relapsing. Out of those four, tiredness for me is my worst enemy. And I feel exhausted at the moment. I feel so exhausted. It's Christmas time. I've got one more day in work. And then it's all family stuff, which is so lovely. And I'm so grateful that I have all of this stuff going on. But I am just so tired. I think when I reflect back at this last year, it has been really tough. And I think I have ended up just doing what I always do and put a lot of people before me. And I'm pretty exhausted. So I just think it was mad because like, what frustrates me is the fact that I'm going to be 4 years on the 2nd of January, like God willing. I'll be 4 years clean and sober. And what frustrates me is the fact that I have these times where I'm just like, what is the point? Like, why am I feeling like this down? And why am I feeling like so low and so heavy? Like I surely should be at a point now where I should be fixed. I should be able to just like get on with it. And I need to remind myself that I'm an addict, and when you're an addict, it doesn't just stop. I will be like this my whole entire life. Thankfully, I do have the tools in place, can get myself out of it. But I think what I've been doing is giving all of my advice out, and helping others and being of service and all of that stuff, where I'm not actually taking any advice that I give for myself. I'm not doing anything for me. I think like going back to this year, I've gone through quite a bit. The start of the year was really, really tough, especially when I started therapy over something like that is, it's so big and so like detrimental, and I can't share about it, but like it's such a big thing, that anybody, not just an addict in recovery, but anybody that has gone through it, it is massive. Do you know what I mean? And like I forget that I went through all of that, and I forget that I went through therapy, and I don't know whether I've actually really processed it. And I think what I've done is done the therapy and got to a point where I've come to realization of what happened, come to some acceptance around it. And then I've just, because I've felt better, because I've felt okay within myself, I've stopped it. And then I've moved on to the next thing. The next thing for me was I set up KA, which is a 12-step fellowship. And I got myself so busy with that. And now we've got like 4 actual proper meetings taking place in Greater Manchester. And even though I'm not chairing them all, I'm constantly thinking in my head, like, are we doing the right thing? Like, is the message clear? Like, we are a 12-step abstinent program. Like, are 12 steps being shared? Are people getting what I got from the other fellowships through KA? Like, um, I'm just like constantly thinking about it and thinking about the people that are coming. Are they getting the right recovery? Whatever the right recovery is, I don't even know. So I just need to like let go and let God, really practice my steps 1, 2, and 3 with it. But it's that control thing. And I think what's happened is I've done this therapy and I've done what I always do when it comes to this situation that's happened in my life. When I get to a place where I'm like, yeah, fine, everything's fine, I've accepted it, processed it, blah, blah, blah. I haven't really processed it, but I'm okay. I'll pick up something and I get really involved in that. I'm really busy with that. So I don't have time to think about it. But it has been coming up and creeping up these past few weeks. So I know I need to do something about it. I don't know what that is, though. I don't know whether it is about, do you just go back, constantly reflecting, constantly going back to the past? Like, what is processing? Do you know what I mean? What does that look like when it comes to that certain situation? I don't know. I have no idea. Then with like KA, I really do need to learn. Thankfully, we've got our first area meeting happening in January, where all the people who are doing service in the meetings are all coming together. I'm going to have a really good chat about the message and making sure like everyone's on the same page. So I think once that meeting happens, then I can feel like I can take like a step back, really. Not take a step back, but just in my own mental head, take a step back and be like, is where everything's good? Like, you're doing good. Do you know, message is right. People are getting what the recovery, getting the help that they need. Because the whole point of me setting it up was for that identification that I really struggled with when I first came into the other fellowship. Like, no one did care when I first came into the other fellowship that I'm in. Like, no one at all. I think it was 6 months was the first. I was 6 months when the first person came in and spoke about it, and I was like, whoa. I do get good feedback and everything like that. So I know it's the right thing to do. But then I get worried in my head, like, should I have just gone to the fellowship that I'm in, and should I have just set up a meeting that was specific for that and be done with it? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. And then work as well, like, I've got promoted earlier on this year and I've done loads with my role, and it's doing amazing. And then next year I've got so many plans for it. Again, everything is really positive, like, it's all really positive stuff. I think what is happening is like I'm doing all this positive things, but I'm kind of not taking some me time. I think because I've not been taking the me time, I'm getting annoyed with myself and I'm getting resentful with my own self at the fact that in my head I'm thinking, well, I should be fine, I should be okay. And that's not the case. Like, just because I've got X amount of years behind me doesn't mean I'm going to have everything covered. And I need to give myself a break. Like, I need to give myself a bit of a little saying just to chill the fuck out. Do you know what I mean? Easy does it, as they say in the rooms. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it has been tough, but it gets to the point, like, literally before I was lay here thinking about booking a hotel room, ordering a load of stuff, and bringing people that I knew wouldn't care whether I was using or not, and just having a party in a hotel room and just being away from everything. Like, then I get annoyed. That's like, why am I thinking like that? Do you know what I mean? I think I just need to give myself the benefit of the doubt that, like, it's been a big year. Lots of changes. Like, new year, there'll be a huge change happening. It's already in like the processes, etc. So like, it's all exciting stuff. It's all incredible stuff. But it's just a lot. And like the gifts of recovery. But it's just life on life's terms, and I'm having to like really like, deal with it. But because I've been so busy, I'm so exhausted. So then the tiredness, it's just that cycle. So I think I just need to just relax, take a step back, and just breathe. And to be fair, I was thinking the other day that I may actually get my steps out again. I've always been that type of person where I think I've done my steps, I work them to the best of my ability. I really do. So it's like, why do I need to go back over them? But then there must be something in that where why people seem to go back and back round the steps, because obviously the first round of steps was all to do with my drug use and the chaos and the chaotic lifestyle when I was in addiction. Whereas now, I think when I look do the steps, it will be about my behaviors and the way I'm thinking. So I'm thinking I may do that, just 2 questions a day, and then hopefully it'll get stuff out of my head, because it worked the first time. So why is it not going to work now? But being honest, I can't be fucking asked. I feel like it's another thing that's on my fucking plate. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just a lot of things to juggle with. But I thought I'd just use this video today to just share my shit. I think I've said it so many times on all the other videos to share your stuff. So here I am actually doing what I say. Yeah, I've got work, 1 day left of work tomorrow. And then I've got Tuesday going shopping with my little sister for Christmas dinner because we're cooking. Then I've got going to see my dad with my little sister and my brother. And then Christmas Eve, me and my little sister are going to prep all the food because we're actually cooking everything from scratch this year. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to do my own Yorkshire puddings and my own cauliflower cheese. And we're going to have lamb and chicken. So yeah. And obviously Christmas Day, my granddad's going to come back from the care home. He's in. So excited for that. And then have obviously Boxing Day. Then I'm going to go to my partner's family's. And then I think I'm having a chill. See what I mean? Like, it's Christmas. I want to chill, and not 1 day's chilling. But it's all beautiful stuff. It's all so nice. Like, and I'm going to love it. I know I'm going to love it. Yeah. I think sometimes when I'm like this, I just want to be in a dark room, shut everything, shut the world off. Um, but it's not good for me. That's when my mind goes crazy. Like the fucking hell. I was in bed all day. And those few hours, I got to a point with my brain where I was thinking, oh, how much I would love to get a fucking hotel room and a shit ton of drugs. Great Christmas. So, yeah. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry this is not like any advice or anything like that, but I think I just needed to give you a bit of some raw, unfiltered Isra today and show kind of what this whole channel's all about, is the fact that, yes, I'm going to be 4 years soon, but I am still addicted. Like, my brain is fucking funky sometimes. They can go into some real dark places sometimes. And my thoughts, what I want to do is obviously just use, because that's the easy way out of things. Do you know what I mean? But then everything that I've got planned with my family won't happen. Do you know what I mean? It just won't happen whatsoever. And I'll upset them all so much. I'll upset myself. I'll just ruin it if I did that. So I'm gonna share like I've done today. I think I'm gonna definitely get my step work out and start that. And I need to speak to my sponsor. That's another thing. I've not spoken to my sponsor in a while. Like, I saw her the other week at the meeting. I had a good chat with her then, but like, I think you get to a point in recovery where you think you've got everything boxed off and you don't really need a lot of stuff that you needed in early recovery. Like, early recovery, I was all over it. And then life obviously happens and you're doing all of these different things, and working, family, relationships, whatever it may be, all of these amazing things that come with being in recovery. And then you forget about the stuff that actually got you there. So it's back to basics. That's what it is. Back to basics. Practicing my steps, writing my steps, and speaking to my sponsor more. Got a couple of meetings in this week as well. That I'll be going to, and yeah, I know I'll get through it. Like, I know this will pass. Like, everything else passes. It's all always passes. The ups and downs. It is just life. But yeah, I thought I'd get it out. And I feel so much better actually already that I've got it out. So sharing is a good thing. Anyways, I will see you next Sunday. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe, like, comment, share. Yeah, much appreciated. And because it will be past Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate it. If you don't, have a wonderful week, whatever you're up to. And I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.